Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. And today, let us try and discover what it means to be unique, our own uniqueness. What does it signify? Where does it take us? And how we can make that, let's say, our golden point instead of living out of jealousies, envies, and maybe even not wishing well for others, because again, jealousy is overpowering us in many ways. Because being unique means understanding that there is enough for everyone in this world. And as I said earlier, and we keep saying in Radical, that we all come down with our own unique journey, even if we are part of one family. And in this journey, it is our soul's choice to experience whatever it wants to, or which is karmic or ancestral, or maybe based on our belief systems, that it wants to, let's say, close those loops, close those contracts, or learn to elevate itself further by surrendering and letting it go. So, all the thoughts, feelings, emotions that we keep within ourselves become a part of our journey, and it is there because it is meant to be. So, when we understand that being unique means understanding that there is enough for everyone, that's it. You get your portion of it. Jealousy comes when we forget this, that there's enough for everyone, and we start comparing our lives with others. Jealousy comes out from the illusion of lack, that I am lacking this and the other one is in abundance of it. It forgets that abundance is infinite and it is there for all and meant to be with you at the frequency and vibrations that you are working on, where you are at your life's level. So you can keep elevating it as it goes. When someone else succeeds, it does not take anything away from you, because, as I said, each person has a different path, a different pace, and a different purpose. Yeah? Just remember that jealousy arises from the belief that someone else's success, happiness, or achievements take away from your own. Especially it happens within family and friends and colleagues. So you feel their success has taken away from yours because you deserved it, or you were meant for it, or you are entitled to it. However, it's important to realize that their journey doesn't diminish yours. Maybe there's a brilliance in it. When you focus on comparison, you risk building tension and strain your relationships. Yeah? Think about it. Doesn't it happen in families all the time, in friends, amongst everyone? Or you suddenly stop behaving or thinking, or just switch off from somebody because inside somewhere it's hurting you, their success, their achievements, or envying them for what they can do, and you feel you cannot. Look, there are certain skill sets that everybody comes with. Some may be good artists, painters, singers, musicians, have a fantastic mathematical mind, have a fantastic scientific mind, have a very creative mind, you know. So each one then develops their potential to go in that direction. You may have it too, but maybe not to that extent, which is okay because that is not meant for you. You are supposed to maybe know the background of it, maybe learn the nuances of it, but to carry it forward, it may be that person's purpose, his life's journey. I mean, everybody can't be an Einstein or a Shakespeare or maybe the best, artist, maybe the best architect, maybe the best doctor. There are so many doctors, so many specialists, but everybody can't be that one person who gains, a level of super achievement in his field. That is normal, right? So recognize your value, trust your own path, and understand that there is enough for everyone to thrive, to live a life of ease. When you embrace your authenticity and uniqueness, you release the hold that jealousy has over you. And you start creating space for collaboration and mutual success, right? Now, let's say somebody has, let's say, I have started, two friends. I'll take a simple example. Have started a boutique. One person is the creative one, who can think of all those fantastic designs or options, that can be created. You take care of all that has to be created. And maybe you are great at marketing and selling, which the other creative person is not. But you are collaborating together for mutual success. You're not jealous of her or him, and you, the other way also, the other person is not jealous because it is coexisting, because each one knows their unique strengths, right? A simple example. So, the important thing is when we turn our attention inward, we begin to value who we are. We stop measuring ourselves against others and we start living more peacefully. Yeah, think about it. The moment you drop the comparisons and the moment you turn your attention inwards to see what is your strength, what is your capabilities, what is your objective, sorry, in life, etc. What do you want to be? Where do you want to be? How do you want to be? That is only you, no one else. And that's the point that we recognize our uniqueness and start living a life more peacefully. So accepting our uniqueness helps jealousy fade away and makes space for a calm, confident, and cooperative and proactive person that you can be in life. Yeah. So again, as I like to give examples, though I already gave one of a boutique, but suppose at work, a worker, your colleague, gets appreciation or a promotion. Instead of feeling upset, you remind yourself that your skills and growth may show up differently. And that's okay, right? That's absolutely fine. In the family, someone in the family chooses a path which is totally different from yours, even in twins. One of them chooses a totally, otherwise, everything about them is absolutely the same. But they choose a different life path, which is different from yours. When you allow them their choices and respect your own without needing approval for what you do, as maybe the path the other person has chosen is more, let's say, out there in the field, where a lot of people can see it, appreciate it, or maybe get applauds for it. But you're not that. You choose a different path. That's fine. But you have to respect your own and at the same time be appreciative and collectively happy for what is happening in your home for others. Can't afford to be jealous. Right? The jealousy came when we were kids. When mom said that, okay, you are older, It's okay, let me give the ice cream, balance ice cream to the little one. And you felt so jealous of your little one, sister, brother, whoever it was. And a feeling of, let's say, I don't, it's a strong word, but that as a child you say, I hate you. Why? Because you were jealous. Maybe today you can look back at it and laugh about it with your sibling. But at that time, you created that feeling. Maybe your mother appreciated your, maturity or, your strength of being kind to others. And that's why she had said it. But we didn't appreciate it that time. Right? Now, amongst friends, what happens? Let's say you're very good friends right from childhood, or even not, even you met her later in life, and you were at the same platform in terms of financial platform. And suddenly she starts succeeding financially and socially. Are you envious of them? Are you jealous that how? Why she? Why not me? But if you feel happy for them, and remember that your life has its own value and meaning, and you will make your own way upwards financially as it is meant to be for you, not based on comparing yourself with others and then feeling jealous about it. You grew up, you became parents, you were given a lot of guidance, you stopped copying others because that was the best way they did it. And they keep guiding you. You can listen to them, but you trust your own way of caring, teaching, or supporting your family. You take the wisdom from that and do things accordingly. That is, owning your own uniqueness. You know your way comes naturally to you. So the wisdom of what you have as a learning and what you do today with your family, that is your uniqueness because you know, as I said, your strengths and you carry it forward. You dress, you speak, or live in a way that feels comfortable for you, even if it is not very popular or trendy, with others, because you're choosing to be unique. It doesn't mean being bizarre, remember. But yes, it's like, sometimes when I'll give you my example, when I have to go for a dinner somewhere and I'll end up in a sari. And everybody says, why are you wearing a sari? I like it. I love wearing saris. And I keep looking for occasions to wear them, which never, now things have changed, trends have changed, clothes have changed, lifestyles have changed. And when I look at my saris, I tell them, someday I'll wear you, don't worry, you're there with me. But that's not just about uniqueness, that is about owning what you are. And then everybody starts talking, yeah, I wish I had also worn a sari, just hanging there. You're looking so nice in a sari. Next time I'll wear a sari. Maybe you encourage them. But then again, as I said, your uniqueness doesn't mean that you're trying to show off or trying to be different by challenging others, but you're owning up to what you feel comfortable in and what choose the way you live. I have a friend who is simply, uh, how should I say, filthy is the wrong word, but very, very, very rich. Okay? She comes from a lot of abundance provided to her from family. She has a beautiful house. And what is she doing? She lives very frugally. She has been giving away all her best items, whether it is Persian carpets or rugs or household items, etc., and just keeping the bare minimum in her house. She said, that's the way I like it. That's the way I want to be. And it looks so beautiful in her home. When you enter the house, you feel, okay, it should be very luxurious. It's very simple. And that's her uniqueness, to choose the way she wants to live. Right? So, being unique is simply being at ease with yourself. That is important. Remember that. So, if you are unique, that means you have to be at total ease with yourself, with whatever you do, whatever you claim as your own, whatever you practice, and whatever you wish for yourself in life. Yeah? So, today, let's rediscover and claim our own uniqueness, and see what are the ways that we can make it a part of our lives by acknowledging it, accepting it, and embracing it. Okay? So close your eyes, take a deep breath, breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And in these breaths that you take in and out, just feel your body relaxing completely. Let your shoulders loose. Let the tension go from your neck. Feel the relaxation spreading through all your body as you sit straight. Breathe in your own uniqueness and breathe out your jealousy. Breathe in your own strengths and capabilities and breathe out all comparisons. Breathe in your self-belief and breathe out all envy. Return to normal breathing. Invoke your healing masters, healing guides, healing angels, your higher consciousness, radical consciousness, love consciousness, prosperity consciousness, all your teachers, mentors, gurus, and guides. Seek their blessings, seek their guidance, seek their support, seek their knowledge and wisdom to continue guiding you on your life journey in such a way that you keep connecting to the supreme energy in an easy and effortless manner. Collect all your thoughts and energies wherever they are scattered in the universe. See them, feel them entering you, centering you. And when you feel centered, take another deep breath and recite with me or after me. With soul's love, I acknowledge that my life is my own. With soul's love, I acknowledge that my life is my own. With soul's love, I acknowledge that my life is my own. With soul's love, I accept myself just as I am. With soul's love, I accept myself just as I am. With soul's love, I accept myself just as I am. With soul's love, I embrace my personal journey. With soul's love, I embrace my personal journey. With soul's love, I embrace my personal journey. With soul's love, I acknowledge that there is enough for everyone. With soul's love, I acknowledge that there is enough for everyone. With soul's love, I acknowledge that there is enough for everyone. With soul's love, I accept that others' success does not reduce mine. With soul's love, I accept that others' success does not reduce mine. With soul's love, I accept that others' success does not reduce mine. With soul's love, I embrace my natural way of being. With soul's love, I embrace my natural way of being. With soul's love, I embrace my natural way of being. With soul's love, I acknowledge that comparison is not needed. With soul's love, I acknowledge that comparison is not needed. With soul's love, I acknowledge that comparison is not needed. With soul's love, I accept my strengths calmly. With soul's love, I accept my strengths calmly. With soul's love, I accept my strengths calmly. With soul's love, I embrace my imperfections kindly. With soul's love, I embrace my imperfections kindly. With soul's love, I embrace my imperfections kindly. With soul's love, I acknowledge that I matter in my own way. With soul's love, I acknowledge that I matter in my own way. With soul's love, I acknowledge that I matter in my own way. With soul's love, I accept my thoughts and my feelings. With soul's love, I accept my thoughts and my feelings. With soul's love, I accept my thoughts and my feelings. With soul's love, I embrace my true self. With soul's love, I embrace my true self. With soul's love, I embrace my true self. With soul's love, I acknowledge that everyone has a different path. With soul's love, I acknowledge that everyone has a different path. With soul's love, I acknowledge that everyone has a different path. With soul's love, I accept that my path is right for me. With soul's love, I accept that my path is right for me. With soul's love, I accept that my path is right for me. With soul's love, I embrace being myself fully. With soul's love, I embrace being myself fully. With soul's love, I embrace being myself fully. With soul's love, I acknowledge when jealousy arises and I let it go. With soul's love, I acknowledge when jealousy arises, I let it go. With soul's love, I acknowledge that when jealousy arises, I let it go. With soul's love, I accept my pace in life. With soul's love, I accept my pace in life. With soul's love, I accept my pace in life. With soul's love, I embrace what makes me different. With soul's love, I embrace what makes me different. With soul's love, I embrace what makes me different. With soul's love, I acknowledge that I am that I am. With soul's love, I acknowledge I am that I am. With soul's love, I acknowledge I am that I am. With soul's love, I accept my place in the world. With soul's love, I accept my place in the world. With soul's love, I accept my place in the world. With soul's love, I embrace my quiet strengths. With soul's love, I embrace my quiet strengths. With soul's love, I embrace my quiet strengths. With soul's love, I acknowledge my inner value. With soul's love, I acknowledge my inner value. With soul's love, I acknowledge my inner value. With soul's love, I accept myself without comparison. With soul's love, I accept myself without comparison. With soul's love, I accept myself without comparison. With soul's love, I embrace my inner peace. With soul's love, I embrace my inner peace. With soul's love, I embrace my inner peace. With soul's love, I acknowledge that being me is enough. With soul's love, I acknowledge that being me is enough. With soul's love, I acknowledge that being me is enough. Take a deep breath and affirm with me, I see my uniqueness. I feel my uniqueness. I acknowledge my uniqueness. I love and accept my uniqueness. I honor my uniqueness. I honor the brilliance in my uniqueness. I am my uniqueness, and my uniqueness is me. I see my uniqueness. I feel my uniqueness. I acknowledge my uniqueness. I love and accept my uniqueness. I honor my uniqueness. I honor the brilliance in my uniqueness. I am my uniqueness, and my uniqueness is me. Take another deep breath to absorb it. Keep your eyes closed. And this is the message Radical gives you, that being unique does not mean trying to prove anything. It means just resting comfortably in who you are. When you stop comparing, your mind becomes calmer and your heart feels lighter. You naturally appreciate others without feeling less. When you accept your uniqueness, life flows with ease, clarity, and peace. So just remember, being yourself is not a task. It is a quiet truth that you return to. I'll repeat. Being unique, being yourself is not a task. It is a quiet truth you return to. And just tell yourself as an affirmation that others' success and happiness motivates me to recognize and celebrate my uniqueness. Others' success and happiness motivates me to recognize and celebrate my uniqueness. Others' success and happiness motivates me to recognize and celebrate my uniqueness. Stay in the space. Sense and feel all the messages, all the affirmations filling up every muscle, every fiber, every cell, every tissue, every organ of your body. See it spreading all over in all your chakras. aligning you, synchronizing you to the vibrations that you are meant to be at. And when you feel a sense of fulfillment and alignment, take another deep breath to retain it. And just rub your palms together. Massage your face, your eyes, your scalp, your body, your arms, your legs. Feel yourself grounded and in the now. And when you feel complete, you can open your eyes. Take your time. Thank you, Parmita. So we have Parmita, then we have Midhu. Okay, thank you. The first time I think you're here. Thank you. Thank you all. Any thoughts, any feelings, any questions, any reactions, any emotions, any questions? Anyone? Thank you, Sarika. Thank you, Srividya. Okay, I think you're all in a good space today. So thank you very much and see you tomorrow for lucid reading. Bye-bye. Thank you, Renuka.